Radiant Pink, issue 3 of 5 from Image Comics. Oh, God. I gotta do another review for this. Thankfully, Infernal Girl Red, issue 2 also came out. So I'm gonna read that after this, and hopefully that will be a nice little palate cleanser. Because Radiant Pink has just been terrible. All the Radiant spin-offs have been just awful. This one even more so. Eva and Kelly are stranded on the desert planet with this giant cat alien. We start off with the flashback where we see Kelly talking to this girl. I don't know if it's her girlfriend, if it's her friend, if it's a family member, whatever it is. But she eventually commits suicide, and Kelly is upset about that. And then somehow that leads to her meeting the people who want her to wear the vest to power the radiant technology. And they try to make it seem like they're trying to redeem her here. Like they have her like, oh, the kids are going to be okay, right? And they're like, yeah, it's just a tiny explosion. Yeah, a tiny explosion in a hospital filled with kids. What do you think is going to happen? So they're trying to redeem this Kelly character, and it's just not working for me. But eventually Eva wakes up. She gets pissed off at Kelly because she sees the suit. She realizes that she's working for the people who try to drain her of her powers. She's also like, hey, you blew up a hospital with a bunch of kids in it. I don't care if you thought you were doing good. I didn't care if you thought the explosion wouldn't be that big. It was still an explosion with a bunch of kids in there. But Kelly just ends up getting pissed off at her. Eva tries to fight her, pretty much gets her ass kicked because Kelly has been draining her powers and continues to be draining her powers. Eventually, Kelly's like, I'm a good person. Like, what will it take for you to trust me? And she says, well, first off, take off that vest. And Kelly tries to take it off, but she can't. It's like attached to her skin now. It's like fused with her. And that's when the cat wakes up. And this story just gets even more stupider. So, yeah, the cat's like afraid. Ava's like, all right, maybe we should try trying to communicate with it. Maybe one of these buttons will work. So she pushes the random button, and then they're able to hear the cat. And the cat's like, that red button was actually the garbage disposal. I'm the one that activated the translation. I'll grant you asylum, but the mean one, Kelly, has to stand outside. And then it explains itself. It says, my name is Kitty Kitty of the Galactic Imperial Kitty Kitties. I am the third heir to the Kitty Queen on the planet Catnip the Fourth. My ship was mooned here 2 cat nights ago. And I'm just like, oh my god, are you freaking serious? Are we really doing this? What is this? What is this, man? Why am I wasting my time on this shit? This is terrible. Like, this is dumb, dude. So yeah, we got Eva stuck on this deserted planet with this person who tried to blow up a hospital with kids, but didn't really try to blow up a hospital with kids. But she is purposely trying to steal powers from Eva, which might be slowly killing her, even though Kelly says, no, it's just making you more tired. But it's still draining her of her powers. Kind of got her into this mess. The reason she hasn't been able to portal them out back home is because her powers keep being drained. Now she can't take the suit off because it's fused to her. And now we have this giant cat named Kitty Kitty of the Galactic Imperial Kitty Kitties. And he's trying to get back to the planet Catnip. And I'm just like, what are we doing here? Why am I bothering reading this? This is so freaking stupid. And it just gets even more dumb from there. I'm not going to go too much into it. I don't want to spend more time on this than I need to. This is stupid. Remember how I mentioned that they were going to force this love relationship between the two? Well, it happens. They end up kissing and stuff in this. I don't know what it is with the Radiant spin-offs trying to force romance between one of the Radiants and one of the villains. Like in Radiant Red, it was kind of one-sided, but you had Saitomi and Shift, and you had a lot of like flirting going on with at least on Shift's side. And it was the whole like, will they or won't they get together? And now you have this where you have Eva and Kelly. Will they, won't they? Well, they do. She ends up deciding to hook up with the girl whose purposely stealing powers from her, as well as participated in blowing up a hospital filled with kids. I don't care what she says. I don't care about the fact that she didn't think the explosion was going to be too big. You still expected an explosion in a hospital filled with kids. Like, there's nothing there that can make you good. Why are you doing this in the first place? Also, like, even if you weren't aware of that, you were aware that your suit was going to be draining powers and energy away from Eva. So that whole thing was a lie too. And then, yeah, just the whole space. I can't take anything here seriously. This is just dumb. This is so stupid. I hate it. I hate everything about this series. I'm going to stop it here so I can read Infernal Girl Red and hopefully have an actual good tokusatsu series to enjoy. Hopefully that one doesn't go in the dumps. But yeah. Speaking of Infernal Girl Red, there actually is a moment where we get a little Easter egg. Eva decides to open up a portal to see like if she can portal them out, but her powers are still on the fritz, so she's not able to portal them back home. But she decides rather than just jumping through the portal, she's going to peek in to see where this portal will take them to, and we see the city that Infernal Girl Red takes place. We see her city. Remember how in Infernal, for anyone who hasn't seen it, Infernal Girl Red, the city got taken over, basically a barrier set up around the city, and it got teleported to this ultimate dimension. And yeah, Eva sees the city in this new dimension. So there you go. There's a little Easter egg. Yeah, but other than that, yeah, God, this was just terrible. I hate it. But there you go. There's Radiant Pink, issue number 3 out of 5. 2 more to go before it's thankfully done. Hopefully I don't blow out my brains before then. But yeah, hope to see you next time. Take care. Later. So what'd you guys think of that video? Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe, hit that bell for notification, leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And if you didn't enjoy the video, thank you for watching it this far, and I hope the next video is more to your liking. Feel free to check out the playlist that you guys see, and I hope to see you guys next time. Later.